Hello, hello. Hola, hi, beauty. Let's begin. Thank you for joining me in today's discussion. Today's video, I want it to be talk about relationships today. I love relationships. In the description, I wrote, I love love because that is so true. I am a Pisces. I'm a little fish. Pisces sun, Cancer moon. I really like being nurtured and nurturing and cuddling and being cozy, and that feeling. So I don't know. I feel like those two go hand in hand. Cozy, like when I think of relationships, I think of feeling safe with someone and feeling comfortable with them. So that's why I added the Cancer Moon part. Salu, if you heard him. Come here, Mitch. My dog wants to come up. All right, come up. He got it. Say hi to Mitch. All right, so love. There's so much love around us. Love is in everything that we do. It is the reason why we exist. And there are different ways to experience love. I have another love bug. So, yeah, like I've mentioned a little bit before, when I film videos, this is not scripted. I just have the topic of what I want to talk about, and then I go from there. So yeah, if I seem like I'm gathering my thoughts, it's because that's exactly what I'm doing. I have to gather my thoughts. But yeah, so here's my other little love bug. I think relationships are important and we can learn a lot through them and we can grow through our relationships. And these my dogs, they keep me sane. They help me so much. They keep me healthy. Seriously, going outside and stuff, and I just feel safe with them, and I feel loved. Like she's just licking me right now, and it's like it's a nice little reminder, having this being appreciate me. So relationships, I really do love love. My Venus is in Pisces, so I really love the idea of falling in love and all of that good stuff. The honeymoon phase, I really love that part. So basically, there are different ways to experience love in our relationships. I have my relationship with my dogs, and I feel like that is a more maternal role that I pick up on when I take care of them. So, yeah, something like that. I love her. I do. She's so pretty. Yeah, that's a more maternal role. I have my family relationships. I have my friend relationships. I have complete strangers. I have love interests, potential partners, hookups. There are so many different areas. She thinks I have food right here. Look at her face. It's just a wrapper. She's watching it. So, yeah, relationships. You can They're not easy though. Relationships with other people are so not easy because other people are other people and you're not like other people. So, yeah, like learning how to deal with my family at times, baby, is challenging. It's a little challenging because not everyone operates the way that you operate, and that's okay, but it's something that I'm learning. And learning how to deal with other people is also very important because I'm trying, my best to be the best that I can, especially when it comes to other people. So, yeah, relationships, they're cool, they're a lot of fun. They can bring so much love and light and happiness into your life if you allow it to. There's an abundance of experiences waiting for you through your relationships. There are more people that you have to meet. Even if it doesn't feel like that way, it's okay if you feel alone. It's okay. Trust me, I've been there. Been there wanting and feeling so lonely and feeling desperate and just craving connection. I've been there. Um, and I can say that what I needed at that time was honestly to be present with myself. I feel like I wasn't giving that to myself. I was blaming it on other people. Like, why won't this person love me? It's because I was craving their love so much. It was a turn off because I didn't love myself. So I needed the like validation from other people too. So examine your relationships. Which ones are the most dear to you? Have like a system. For me, my relationship with the universe and God, that is very important to me. My relationship with myself, also incredibly important to me. My relationship with my family, that comes first. That my relationship with friends, close second or fourth, whatever. But there are some friends that are like family, so they will fall under the family part. But yeah, other friends, like new friends, stuff like that, would be four. Yeah, relationships. How do you rank them? Okay, who is worthy of your precious time, energy, resources? It's important to keep people in your circle who are supportive of you and who actually genuinely love you and who like you. It's not worth having like fake relationships. It's draining. It really is not worth it. Macho's talking to me. Okay. But yeah. But yeah. I love him. I love him so much. My dogs are up there. My dogs are in my family. Yeah. He's my family. See him every day. Thanks. My papas. Okay? I take care of him. I love him so much. But having like a system of like who of who uh like you will give the most time and attention to is important. You're not gonna get on my bed. You're not getting on my bed. You're staying over here. Um so that's important because when we get into new like romantic relationships or even friendships at times, I'm talking about relationships like things with other people. It doesn't matter who they are or what the actual title of it is. It literally just depends on whether or not you're in contact with someone else. That's what I am defining a relationship as. I'm not specifically talking about love or anything. I'm talking about all of them. Like I'm talking about my dogs. I'm talking about my family. I'm talking about God. Um, so this goes beyond like sexual, but when we do have like new romantic partners or things like that, sometimes we can get uh, sidetracked and really involved in that energy and forget our other areas of our life or not prioritize them as much because of a new relationship. And so that is always something to be aware of. He really wants to get on my bed. You're not getting on my bed. It's making this a little harder for me to focus. Mimi's over here like trying to sleep. But yeah, relationships, I really do believe that all of our relationships are meaningful, even if it lasted 25 seconds. If it made an impact on you, if it made you smile, if it made you cry, it was important. All of our interactions with people are important. They all help create who we are. Okay? Relationships are super important. Like I said, you want to have like kind of like a wish list in a way of your friends and your group and your circle, people that you surround yourself with. What are you looking for in your community? What are these qualities that they have? I like support. I like people who are generous. I like people who are mature. I like beautiful people inside and out. I like people who are kind. I like people who are very educated or like learning, who likes to learn. I like people who are humble. He really wants to get on. I like people who are thoughtful and considerate. Stop it. Stop that. I will put you on the ground. Oh, you want to get down? You can get down. There you go. Yeah, I like people who are thoughtful and considerate. I like people who are adventurous, spontaneous, who do new things, uh, who aren't afraid to try something new. I love loving people. I do. I like giving love any way that I possibly can. With consent, of course. But um, yeah, I like when I like someone, I like to give them what I can. I like to give them compliments. I like to give them hugs. I am a very affectionate person. So, if you've ever heard of the book, The Five Love Languages, there's a quiz that you can take. There's also a book you can read. I think I listened to the audiobook. I don't think I finished reading it or something like that, or at least not the physical copy. But we all have different love languages. There are five. And my top three are quality time, physical touch, and words of affirmation. That's the way into my heart. That's how I feel appreciated. That's how I like to give my love. But I can also give it in other ways. Like sometimes acts of service, that's a little difficult for me because I like doing what I like to do. And what's the other one? Gifts, giving gifts or something. So, yeah, there are different ways to receive love. There are different ways to interact with human beings, of course. You can have romantic, you can have platonic, you can have sexual, um, you can have work, social, all of these different things. So, yeah, your society or your community really has a big impact on who you are. The music you listen to, your slang, what you're exposed to, your hobbies can give you a lot of insight about people. The people that you surround yourself with and who they surround themselves with, that will give you a lot of insight as well. Meeting people's families, you can learn a lot through that too. And that's cool. I like seeing people's families, like my friends and like meeting their families. It's really cool because my family is completely different, completely different. And that's the beautiful part. I really like different cultures. I do. I want to experience however many cultures there are. I would love to get a taste and have a friend in every single culture. I think it's amazing. It fascinates me what human beings are like. Music too. Like that's I feel like are related. Da-da. Relationships. Your relationships are important. Your relationships reflect something about yourself. If you have high value relationships, if you have really good relationships, you're probably a really good person. Okay? Like, your relationships will give you insight on other people. I don't let anyone disrespect me in my relationship. Like, I have to stand up for myself. So there's a certain level of respect that I demand, that I require. If you expect me to give you my time and energy. And that's because I realize how important I am. And if my needs are not getting met, then I will just seek them elsewhere. I have to turn away. Like, it's not worth it for me. It really isn't. I'm not going to make myself miserable because someone else is miserable. I'm doing my best to like create boundaries and really stick to them. It's not easy. It's not easy. Another thing about relationships, it's very it's been difficult for me to be vulnerable. And ugh, I don't even know how to be vulnerable with my therapist sometimes. And so like I get scared of it. Like I get scared of like being fully seen by another person. It's there's an insecurity there that I don't want them to know all my baggage and shit. Um, I have that like with friends. I am very introverted. I am a hermit. I really am. That's why I said like close friends, sure. Like I'll ride for you, but family is where it's at for me. Like barely have any interaction with large groups of friends outside of my life. Like I don't really have like a big circle of friends. It's really me, myself, my dogs, my family, and a few other people. Like I have like I could probably count them on one hand if I'm being honest. People that I actually let into my life and that actually I disclose information. Yeah, like I don't play. I don't know. I don't like being that open and transparent with everyone. It's just not my thing. If any, I'm super guarded. I really am. I'm very like I don't know. I guess it's a technique that I picked up, but I don't talk about myself. I talk about other people. What are you doing? What are you going through? And I don't like talking about myself. I don't. Right, that's funny because like right here I can share that, right? But when it comes to like other people or whatever, which is odd, I don't know how I'm thinking like this, but I like sharing select information. I do. I love my privacy. I love my business being my business and no one else's. I like being a mystery. Um, but it's also because like not everyone needs to know my shit. So get the fuck out of my fucking shit. Like I just don't like sharing so many details. My back needs to like be cracked. But yeah, basically our relationships are fun. Let them be fun. Explore. Okay. Build on them. Invest in your relationships. Invest in high quality relationships. Platonic, romantic. So if you want to do that, you need to have boundaries. The sooner you learn what your boundaries are, the better. Because it's a game changer. Like you need to know what your boundaries are when it comes to what you are comfortable with. And this is literally something that I heard someone else say earlier today in a video. But it's so true because we we should not be doing things sacrificing ourselves. All right, yeah. We should not sacrifice ourselves at the expense of other people. You are not responsible for other people and making them comfortable. You are responsible for yourself and to yourself. Okay? Like, it's not your responsibility to make sure that they're okay. Your responsibility is you, yourself, and you. Like, seriously, this is so important. And when it actually clicks, like, it will click. And it's a game changer. It really is. Like, I don't have to sacrifice myself and my boundaries and what I want and what I deserve and what I crave just because you don't agree with me or you don't like what I have to say, that's on you, baby. I know what I want. As long as you know what you want, then you're good and you don't have to step down for anyone else. You keep those, you hold that position, you hold that pose. Say, I know what I want. And if you can't match that, I will look for it elsewhere. I'm not going to convince you. Trust me, I've been there. Trying to convince people and give them like chances, like this is what I want, and then this is where you went wrong. So here's another chance. Here, I'll give you my heart again. Like, let's work through this. And then it's like, what? That was a fucking waste of time. That was a fucking waste of time. If they wanted to change, they would. If they wanted to act right, they would. Do not sacrifice yourself for anyone else. You are depleting yourself, and it is very disrespectful to you. Seriously, it really is. Um, you, like anyone else, is entitled to do as you wish, believe as you wish, act as you wish, and you should not let anyone try to tear that away. Like, mm, this was a really good point that I heard someone else say, and I want to say it was, I think, I don't know though, I think it might have been effortlessly Egypt or something like that. Uh, I think it was her, and I don't even know the exact video, but she said something along the lines as, people will try to make you cheap. Like men will try to get what they can, trying to do the bare minimum and see what they can get away with, essentially. And you don't have to stand for that, and you shouldn't stand for that. And you know that at this point. If people are trying to lowball you, you move, you move, you move. You don't stay, you don't waste your time, you don't convince them that, oh, like, actually, this is a really good deal, and I should, no, 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 no. We move it, we keep pushing because there is someone who will give you so much more. There's so much opportunity out there, but you're wasting your time and putting your attention and focus on something when it wouldn't even be worth it, because you could be directing your energy towards something that would be better for you, that would respect you, that you don't have to barter or like go back and negotiate with. Like, these things and opportunities are out there for you. They really are. Stick, hold your pose, don't back down. If you know what you want, if you have your vision, you have your plan, you know what you want, like, you should never step the fuck down. That is downgrading. And it's sad. Don't ever step down. Yay! When someone wanted to message you, messages you. But yeah, like, lots of people will try to make you cheap. Bitch, I am expensive. Level up and afford me or keep it moving. There are so many people on this planet, and if you don't match my vibe, you're gonna fall back. And that's okay. And I accept that. That's all right. Everyone, like I said, everyone serves a purpose. I'm learning, I'm growing. We all are. We all do that through our relationships. If we let it, it's an opportunity for us to grow. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. I want to show you what she looks like. Look at her. She's a pretty girl. She's my pretty girl. Yeah, so basically, don't fucking sacrifice yourself for other people to make them comfortable or whatever. Like, it's not worth it. It's disrespectful to yourself. They want to get you the cheapest that they can get you. But guess what? No one else is going to stand up for you like you would. You need to learn how to stand up for yourself. It's necessary. It's necessary, especially if you work for yourself. You need to learn how to stand up for yourself. If you're dealing with other people, you need to learn how to stand up for yourself. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people downgrade you and convince you to do something that you're not into. Like, trust me, it's fucking difficult, but it's necessary. This is something that's vital to living a good life. Not everyone is deserving of you. Can you get it? Your energy is priceless. If you are consuming self development and working on yourself and bettering yourself in every way, shape, and form, you are expensive. Lots of people do not invest in themselves. They don't invest in themselves physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. And so if you're doing all this work and then someone comes in your field and is like, "Oh, I like some of that. I like what they got. So I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that they know that I like what they got and for them to share it with me and give me what they have. But I'm not going to give them much. They don't really deserve it." Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's not right. It's not right. Don't ever let anyone disrespect you like that. If they don't like what you have to say, if they don't like all of it that comes with it, your boundaries, your limits, your ideals, your values, your morals, if they don't like that, if they can't fit that, you keep moving. Okay, please. You have to keep moving. Don't convince other people like, oh, that they're going to be missing out or this and that. It's not worth it. Actions speak louder than words. You watch what they fucking do and you move accordingly. You move accordingly. That's the best piece of advice I can give you. You are worth the world. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone take a special part of you just because they have a different perception of what you should be doing or what you should be saying or how you should be living. I don't give a shit. Their opinion doesn't matter. Opinions are the cheapest commodity on earth. Opinions are the cheapest commodity on earth. Everyone has one. Everyone has one, but it doesn't mean that they are valuable. What is valuable is what you have to say. Seriously. Don't fucking go and convince some random person. Shit, like, don't waste your time, don't waste your breath. It's not worth it. Redirect your energy. Trust me, I hate it. When I was desperate. I was desperate. I would ring up their line, and shit like that. It's also because I didn't understand that there's like a law, the law of attraction shit, I guess. I don't know. There are different laws that would probably talk about this, but it's like it's like a turn off when you're too much and too strong. It's like a turn off, um, and that's something that I had to learn, and I'm learning it still. But yeah, don't be too available. I think that is a law of power. Basically, like don't be too available. Don't always be seen in public or stuff. Like use your absence. Your absence will like make you seem more powerful. It'll have you talked about more. People like will wonder. So like use your absence to your advantage. You should not appear. Don't appear common. That's essentially. I think that's the law. Don't appear common. Be cool, but like nonchalant. Like it really isn't that deep, and it'll take time to get to this point because now I'm no longer desperate. Now I'm not. I was gonna say now I'm no longer like waiting to see a notification, but I do like this one person, so I'm gonna see what they said. Just because, guys, I'm already talking about it. Okay. And then I leave them on open because there was an emoji. So, yeah, you're expensive. Make sure that other people know that you're expensive by how you look, how you walk, how you talk, how you dress, how you act, how you speak. You are expensive. And if other people want to be in your field around you, they need to level the fuck up and treat you right. Treat you the way that you require. Levels of entry. Oh, you want to be my friend? This is what I require. Someone who is trustworthy, loyal, generous, sweet, beautiful inside and out. Oh, you want to be my lover? This is what I require. No kissing for 3 months. take me out on day in daylight, shit like that, whatever the fuck makes you comfortable. But I just so that. Okay, there we go. But yeah, cool. You are expensive. If they can't afford you, that's their problem. But there's someone who definitely can afford you and who wants all of it. Hold your pose. Don't back the fuck down. Stand up for yourself. Cannot back down when other people try and like bring you down a few notches. Like, who the fuck are you? Keep it pushing. I love you. Peace out. Bye.